Hi everyone, welcome to your practice today. Today we are doing a practice that is centered around a peak posture called Vasisthasana B. And we're going to prepare for this posture by taking the general shape of this peak pose in different orientations. We'll take it on our back, we'll take it standing balancing on one leg, we'll take it in a standing pose, all the while using the breath to guide and to focus us, and also incorporate various principles of stability within the body. So you will want to have a strap for your practice today, and you'll want to have a willingness to be adventurous and to try new things. So we will start on our backs. Make sure that your strap is handy. You can just put that right off to the side of you and come down onto your back and just get comfortable a moment here. Knees are bent, feet are on the ground. And we'll just close the eyes and we'll start to breathe. Nice and simple, just tuning right into our breath, stepping out of our day-to-day doing mind and into this present moment being mind. So let's all take a deep breath in through the nose, stretch it nice and long. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Do that again. Nice, slow, deep breath, filling up. And open your mouth and exhale. One more time. Take a breath in, slow and deep. Feel your ribs expand. And sigh it out. Bring your right knee into your chest. Stretch out your left leg nice and long. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Lift your head around the back. Pull the navel in and bring the nose to the knee. Inhale, lower the head. Exhale, lift it again. Nose to knee. Squeeze all your breath out. And inhale, lower the head. And last time, exhale, lift. Feel the exhale squeezing the breath out. And inhale, lower the head, put the foot on the ground, and just let that right knee open up into a reclining tree pose. Get comfortable with your arms and just relax. Feel the left side of the body long and content, and the right side of the body is opening out to the right. Take a breath here and bring that right knee back up to center. Your left hand will guide the knee across the body, and we'll take a little twist. Knee moving down and to the left. The gaze can move towards that right arm. Take a deep breath in. Pull yourself out of the twist a little bit, and as you exhale, descend into the twist. We'll do that again. Inhale, come out just a little. Exhale and twist, squeezing the breath out. And one more time, breathing in. Roll back a little, exhale and twist. Stay here for a couple deep breaths. Try to fill your ribs here. Try to fill your lungs in all dimensions, forward, backward, top, bottom, left and right sides. And then come on back to center, nice and slowly. Press that right foot into the ground, bring your left knee in. Hold on to the shin and then straighten out your legs. Your right leg. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull the belly in, lift the head, round the upper back, and pull the nose and knee together. Inhale, relax the head. Exhale, lift, squeeze it out. Inhale, soften the head down, breathing deep. Exhale and lift, squeeze it out. Inhale, lower the head, lower the foot, and then just allow that left side to open out to the left. Think about being grounded in this right side body, the right leg, the right torso. Breathe. And then keeping the navel drawn in a little bit, bring that left knee up and over, the right hand draws the knee across the body. Don't go too far here. If your left shoulder comes up off the ground, that's okay. Take a breath here as you come out of this twist and exhale back in. Inhale, release it a little bit. Exhale, twist, squeezing, breath out. And one more time, breathing in and breathing out. Come back through center. Bring your left foot to the floor. Bring your right knee in, left knee in. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself a squeeze. Take a breath. Exhale, nose to the knees. And then from here, either roll to one side and sit up, or cross your ankles, grab your feet, and take a few rolls forward and back. Now make sure that you round your back here. Don't do this with a flat back. And if it bothers the back or you're just not quite sure, just roll to one side and sit up to balance, and we'll join up. One more time, if you're rolling forward and back, hold here. Hold on to the feet. Elevate the knees, hug them into the chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, bring your feet down. Just sit a moment here. I'm going to pull my buttocks back just a little bit. Sit here with your hands pressed together. Chin is lowered, spine is tall. Let's take a nice deep breath in, welcoming yourself to your practice. And exhale, settling in. Let's begin. Bring your hands to your mat and step your feet back one at a time into your plank pose. So with your plank, make sure that your fingers are spread. Your wrists are underneath your shoulders. I'm pulling my front ribs in and up towards my heart a little bit. I'm drawing my navel in a little bit. My tailbone is not reaching up. My tailbone is reaching towards my heels. My legs are firm, and my inner thighs are lifting. So what if you're challenged by plank? Well, that's okay. Here's a way you can modify. You can bring your knees down and your tailbone slightly down, and you can have a plank just like this. Or you can lift those knees up. Take a nice deep breath in, and then as you exhale, bend your knees. Lift your tailbone, pull the pubic bone back towards the knees, and drop your head in your downward facing dog. Pedal your dog here. Begin to bend your knees one at a time. Take another deep breath here. From here, look forward, bend the knees, either walk, step, or hop your feet forward between your hands. Inhale, lift the gaze, look forward. Exhale and fold, bend your knees, and come into Utkatasana. So Utkata means fierce or awkward, or I've even heard it translated as chair. So sit down in this fiercely awkward chair pose. Soften the neck, shoulder junction. Extend the arms. Extend the side body. Take a breath. And as you exhale, sit a little deeper. And take a breath. Sit a little deeper if the knees allow. And one more time, take a breath. Sit all the way down, landing on your bum as lightly as you can, right into Navasana. So if that wasn't quite your cup of tea, you might just have a seat and take those legs up. Reach the arms out, press the inner ankles together. Inhale, lean back, cross the arms over the chest. And as you exhale, lift back up into your Navasana. As you exhale, lean back, half Navasana. Sit back up again, Navasana. Last time, inhale, lean back, reach the legs forward, cross the arms, and exhale, sit back up into your Navasana. From here, take a breath, cross your ankles, hug them in, and bring your feet down. Lie back down on your back again. Bring your right leg into the chest and your left leg out straight. So take your strap and loop your strap around your right foot and right along the arch or the ball of that right foot. Think about sliding that right outer hip and leg down towards the front of the mat. Using your hands on the strap, begin to pull the leg in towards you. And as your arms are pulling the leg in, your leg is pushing against the resistance of the strap. So you have a little bit of a pull and a push here that you're balancing out. Now, looking up at that right foot, if your foot was a clock or standing on a clock, your foot is at 12. So from here, I'd like you to actually angle your foot out to maybe 2 o'clock. Hold the straps in just your right hand. Left hand can stay on top of that left leg. Take a breath here, keeping that 2 o'clock angling of the foot and thus the thigh. And we're going to begin to take the right leg out on a diagonal. Now, if you're fairly flexible and you don't need the strap, you can use peace fingers around that right big toe. But be careful that you're not straining to reach it. You want this to be fairly accessible, so don't be shy and use your strap here. It's a good thing to use your props. So with that foot on the angle, I'm taking the leg out to the right. I'm pulling with the hand. I'm pushing with the leg. Now, your leg is going to get heavy, so take care that this doesn't happen where the left side of the body gets pulled off the ground. We want to remain anchored on that left side of the body. Left ribs, left buttock, left leg. Take a deep breath here, in and out. Push that left hand out shoulder level and turn and look at that left hand for 3. Remember this shape. 2, pushing that left palm left, left foot is flexed. And 1, look to center, draw the navel in, anchor the left side and bring your right leg up to center. Take a breath here. As you exhale, lift up nose to knee to the nose, and then release the strap. Switch your legs. Strap around your left foot. Hold on to the strap with your left hand. Lay your head back down again. Right side of the body is anchored. Turning that left foot to maybe 10 o'clock. Take a breath here and start taking that left leg out to the left. And you want a medium stretch on the inside of that left leg. Keep that foot externally rotating. That will help the hip to stay external as well. Soften the right ribs. Anchor the right buttock, right calf, right back ribs. For the last couple of breaths, extend that right arm out, palm out, and look to that right palm. Imagine that you're pushing the air away here. Right side of the body is firm. Take one more breath here, in and out. And then the navel pulls down into the spine. Bring your left leg back up to center. 2 hands take the strap. Take a breath. Exhale, lift up nose to knee to nose. And then release. Stay up in the head. Other leg will match my left. And then I'm going to cross my ankles, holding onto the feet. And just like before, either roll to one side, sit up and balance on the sit bones, or rounding the back, roll up, inhale to roll up, exhale to roll back. Do this a couple of times, pausing at the top in that balance with your lungs full. And then last time, balance, take a breath, feet down, plank pose. Spread your fingers, lean into the hands, step your feet back one at a time. And just like before, we're going to have spread fingers, wrists under the shoulders, broad collarbones. Belly is in, front ribs are snugged up into the body. Tailbone is just slightly tilted toward the heels, not up toward the ceiling. Pubic bone is drawing in and up. My legs are firm, my inner thighs lift. And if I'm talking too long and you need to bring your knees down for a modified plank, feel free. From here, take a deep breath in, bend those knees a little bit. Now arch the spine, pull the navel in, and arch your way back into a downward facing dog, and we'll walk the dog again. Breathing in and breathing out. Take a deep breath here. As you exhale, bend both knees, look forward, either walk, hop, or step, feet forward between the hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale and fold. Inhale, bend your knees. Take your Vasisthasana, that awkward, fierce chair pose. Squeeze the knees together. Pull the belly in. Descend the tail. One more deep breath here. And as you exhale, press the ground away. As you straighten the legs, bring the hands to heart center. Ujjayi breath in. Ujjayi breath out. One more like that. Ujjayi breath in, setting your pace, setting your rhythm. Ujjayi breath out. Release the hands. Palms forward. Inhale, take the arms up. Lift the gaze, look up. Exhale and forward fold. Bend the knees a little here. Inhale, lift the head, lift the heart. Exhale, bend the knees and step it to your plank pose. Press into your plank. Think about drawing the hands deeper into the ground, and also think about as though your hands are on two jar lids. You're turning the jar lids away from the midline. So I'm pressing into the ground. My hands aren't actually spinning and moving in space, but they have the intention of pushing down and turning outwards. Take a deep breath in, look a little forward. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for 3 Ujjayi breaths. We'll just take one Surya Namaskar A, and then we'll dive right into Surya Namaskar B. 2 more breaths. Let your head hang down. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, bend the knees, look where you're going. Hop, step, or walk forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold and tuck the chin. Inhale, bend your knees. Utkatasana, sit down, sit back, tummy in. Take a breath here. Exhale, dive forward, be graceful. Inhaling, lift the gaze. Exhale, step to your plank pose. Hold your plank pose for a moment. 2 and 1. Back into downward facing. Take your right leg up and back, breathing in. Exhale, step that right foot forward, pivot the back foot, and we'll just take a warrior 1. Sit down in the legs, reach up in your arms. Take a breath, lift the gaze, look up, exhale to plank. And we're gonna pause in our plank, activating the whole body here. Breath is steady, eyes are calm, and then back into downward facing. Left leg lifts up, take a breath. Exhale, step it forward, pivot the back foot, reach the arms up, the belly is in and up. Lift the gaze as you sit down a little deeper. Take a deep breath in and to plank. And again, we'll hold it. You can also imagine that you're holding something in the armpit here. So draw the shoulder blades down the back to capture an imaginary pencil in the armpit. From this position, back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more breath here. As you exhale, either walk, hop, or step your feet forward. Inhale, lift the gaze, look forward. Fold as you exhale. Bend your knees, drop the buttocks, navel in, arms are long. Sit down and back. One more deep breath here. Let's twist. Elbow either in between the knees or left elbow outside the right knee. Instead of doing traditional palm to palm, I want you to take your right arm up and I want you to shine your left palm towards your heart. Squeeze the knees together and now rotate to bring your chest to face your left hand. Sit the buttocks back. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, look down, release the twist. Inhale, spread and relax the toes as you come up to Utkatasana. And then the other side, right elbow either in between or outside the left knee. Right palm shines towards the heart. Left arm extends up. Now squeeze those knees together, sit the bum back, and twist the heart to face your right palm. Take a Ujjayi breath in. Exhale, release the twist. Inhale, spread and relax the toes. Utkatasana. And as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the gaze. Look forward. From here, we're just going to bend the knees. Right foot steps back behind. Let's take a little lunge. So draw the hips forward and down. Lift the heart up. Relax the shoulders. Maybe make sure that your neck is easy and free here. A little bit of movement side to side. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, straighten out that left leg as much as you can. So you might find that you need to be up on your fingertips. You might even need to be up on blocks here. You might just choose to have one hand on the ankle. We're looking to straighten that left leg as much as we can. From here, Ujjayi breath in, soften that front knee bend, pivot that back foot so the toes are turned in, the heel is out. Left hand is going to come now on the inside of that left foot, maybe do a block, maybe to the floor. Still have a good deal of bend in that left knee. Look up to your right thumb. Now, take a deep breath here. Everything will stay the same as you begin to straighten your left leg a little bit more. A little bit more. It is as though you are drawing this left hip crease back towards your right inner heel. You're pulling that left leg straight, not only by pushing the foot into the ground, but by pulling that left thigh joint back. A couple more breaths here in your extended triangle. If this bothers the neck, you can certainly look down. Take another Ujjayi breath in, nice and calm. As you exhale, look down. Rebend that front knee, plant the hands, lift your back heel. Look forward, take a breath. As you exhale, simply kick the heel towards the left buttock. Press the knee into the armpit. As you inhale, stretch it up and back, one-legged, downward facing. Now from here, I'm going to angle my right heel in toward the center of the mat. I'm going to bring my left fingertips to the ground, and I'm just going to let that left foot dangle behind my buttocks. Pull the heel towards the bum. Turn torso open to the left. Right arm continues to push the ground away. Take a deep breath here and take it back into a regular old downward facing dog. From your down dog, come through your plank pose. Inhale, look forward, not only with your eyes, but with your chest. As you exhale, bend your elbows, come all the way down to the ground. Point the toes, take a breath, come up on your fingertips, and in fact, take your fingers wide, elbows are up. As you inhale, ground the legs, peel the body off the ground, and then bring it back down, and we'll do it again. Anchor the legs, use your fingertips, peel the body up, lift the gaze, exhale, bring it back down. Last time. Anchor the legs, peel the body up, deep breath in, exhale, bring it back down. Turn your toes under, hands on either side of your rib cage. Keep your knees down, lift your shoulder heads up off the ground, elbows are in. And then on your next exhale, press the hands, lift the navel, push the arms straight into your modified plank, and then send it back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in your down dog. As you exhale, look forward, bend your knees, get buoyant, get light. And when you're ready, spring forward, step, hop, or jump, or walk, or crawl. Inhale, lift the gaze, look forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, look forward again. Bend the knees. Your right leg is going to stay where it is, and you'll step your left leg back. Sink down into a lunge. Pelvis moves forward and down as you stretch the chest up and away. Couple breaths here. How is your breath? How is your Ujjayi rhythm? Pay attention to how much energy, how much effort you're using in that breath. We're trying to smoothen out the effort. Nice Ujjayi breath in. Ujjayi breath out. We'll straighten out that front leg as much as you can. So I'm still somewhat lifted through the heart here. If you need to have a bend in that front knee, that's fine. We are pushing the ground away and pulling that hip joint back. From here, bend that front knee quite a bit. Pivot your back foot so your left toes are in and the heel is out. Right hand is going to come on the inside of that right foot. Take that left arm up and feel how the body begins to spin open as you gaze up to your left thumb. Now, keep everything the same and begin to straighten that right leg. Of course, you can have a block underneath that right hand. Of course, that right knee does not have to be completely straight. Remember, we're lengthening the leg in two directions. We're pushing the foot into the floor. At the same time, this hip joint, this hip crease, is being drawn back to the back of the mat. Rotate the torso. Open, take one more breath in. As you exhale, look down. Bring two hands down on the inside of that front foot. Bend the knee, your back heel lifts. Look forward, push the earth away, and kick that right heel toward the bum. Holding, and right leg up and back into a one-legged downward facing dog. Pivot your left heel in toward the midline. Come up on that right fingertips. Bend the knee and let that heel fall behind you. Your left arm is still straightening, pushing the earth away as you turn the torso open to the right. Take another big breath here and back into your downward facing. Inhale, come forward through your plank pose. And as you exhale, bend the elbows, come all the way down. One more time, fingertips, hands are wide, elbows up. As you inhale, coming up. As you exhale, undulating down. Two more. Matching the breath with your movement. Exhale. One more time. From this position, turn your toes under. Hands come to the side ribs, breathing in. Activate the shoulder blades toward the spine. Shoulder heads lift. Straighten the elbows. Maybe the knees stay down. Maybe the knees are up. Into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in your down dog. As you exhale, look forward. Bend your knees. Be buoyant. Be light as you step, hop, or walk feet between your hands. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the heart. Fold as you exhale. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. And exhale, Samastitihi. Couple breaths. Feel your heartbeat. From Tadasana, bend your knees, take a breath, and just step out to the middle of your mat, facing that long edge of your mat. Left hand can come onto the left waist, and you may want to have your strap handy here, or not, it's up to you. Left hand on the left waist, and those fingers are just holding onto that lower rib cage, upper belly, and your fingers are giving you some feedback. You want to have a slightly drawn in and up torso. So when you breathe in and out, you can feel the resistance of your fingers against the torso and vice versa. From here, I'm going to press down in my inner left foot into the earth, and I'm going to elevate my right foot off the ground. Then I'll bend the knee into the chest and open the knee to the right. Now I'll take that right foot and bring it up nice and high into that left inner thigh. So with this position, Vasisthasana or tree pose, flex your lifted foot, your right foot, so the heel kind of digs into that upper inner thigh, or if the leg is lower, it's just pressing into that left inner leg line. And then let your left leg be firm in response. Let it kind of push back. You don't want to have that right heel pushing so much that your left heel, or your left hip, pulls out of alignment. So we're squeezing the left side body in as that right heel presses in that right inner leg line. Take your arms up, take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, just take the arms out in a T shape. Pull the fingernails back. Feel that stretch through the inside of your arm bones. Take a deep breath here. Oops. And as you exhale, release it down. Other side. Spread your right toes. Right hand comes to the right waist. Take a breath here. Nice and firm through the torso. Right side body firming in toward the midline. And then we're going to elevate that left foot, pressing the inner edge of your right foot into the ground. Bring the knee into the chest, and then open the knee out to the side. Press that foot either high in the thigh or somewhere along the inner leg line, and we're going to press that leg back in response. Stretch the arms out, shoulder level, palms open. Take a nice deep breath in here, feeling strong and straight in the torso, and then bring it back to center. Good. We'll do that again, what we're going to add on. So same, we're going to start the same. Left hand, left waist, pressing left inner leg down, pick up that right leg, and open it out to the right. Peace fingers. Reach and grab your big toe of that bent leg. Now you could loop the strap around the foot instead. It's up to you. So again, I want you to think about this left side body firming in toward the midline. Take a breath here. And now as you exhale, simply straighten that right leg as much as you are willing, which may not be much. It may be all the way straight. It depends on where you are in your practice and how flexible your legs are. Wherever you are, stretch that left hand out, press into thick air. Take a breath here in and out. Now, if you want a real challenge, if this is not quite enough, you can either look down to your left thumb or up to your right thumb, and as soon as you change your gaze, it's going to affect your balance. So I'm going to just look forward towards you. Take a nice deep breath here in and out. I want you to imagine that standing mountain pose, feet together at the front of the mat, and you're standing as tall as you can. Take that shape here. Sure, your right leg isn't involved, but stand as though you have 2 feet on the ground. Take a breath, and as you exhale, bend the knee and bring it down. Whew, just take a moment. Feel that. Left side of the body is very awake. Let's take it to the other side. From here, right hand, right waist. Press that right inner foot down into the ground. You're standing nice and tall. This is your standing mountain. This is your Tadasana. And I'm going to ask you to remember this in a moment when your left leg is doing something crazy. So from here, standing mountain pose, right hand will come up to the side waist, or maybe even a little higher if you wish, into the ribs. Press right leg into the ground, bending that left knee into the chest. And right away, I have to use my right big toe to maintain my balance. My peace fingers will grab that left big toe from the inside. And again, this might be the position where you decide to use your strap. Take care that you don't bend all the way forward and round your back to grab your big toe. If that's the case, you might be better off standing up straight and simply holding the knee or using the strap. From here, wherever you are, draw the navel in, stand up as though you're taking that Tadasana, standing mountain, and open that left leg left, and straighten that left leg as much as you're willing. Keep the right side body firming in.
Stand as tall as you can. I'm going to sweep my right arm out. Whether or not I look to my right is yet to be determined. Breathing in, breathing out. Nothing gained, nothing lost. I'm going to take a look at my right hand. Breathing in, breathing out. There it goes. There goes the balance. How's your breath? Mine wasn't very good. Take one more breath here. And we're going to bring it back to center, bending that left knee back to center. Take a moment there. And then when you're ready, step or hop your feet back to the front of your mat. From this position, take your hands up, lift the gaze, look up, exhale, and forward fold. Inhale, lift the gaze, look forward. Exhaling, bend your knees and just step to your plank pose, which really looks a lot like your Tadasana, except your arms are pressed out in front of the body. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, take a downward facing dog. Just walk your dog. Walk your dog. From your down dog, come forward into your plank pose, spreading your fingers. Take a breath. As you exhale, bring your right elbow down where your palm was, and then bring your left elbow down where your left palm was. Your forearms are parallel to each other. You can always take a forearm plank if your wrists have had enough in your plank pose. Take a deep breath in. And now back to down dog with your forearms down, which is also known as dolphin or Shishulasana. Press your forearms down and forward, elbows pressing, palms pressing. Couple more breaths right here. Let your head hang. And then just bring your knees down and take a pose of the child. Release the toes, drop the head. Just rest. You might even bring the arms alongside the body. And from your child's pose, reach the arms out in front of you, round your back as you inhale, come up into hands and knees, and we'll get set up once again for your plank. So from this hands and knees position, your hands press, your arms are long and straight, your eyes are a little forward, your heart is a little forward. I'm pulling my front ribs up into my spine. From here, step your left foot back behind you. Activate that leg, tailbone down. You'll feel the belly cinch in a little, and then step your right foot back. Separate your feet about hip width apart, keeping a plank in your front body, or rather the top of you. Turn your toes to the right so your pelvis turns to the right and the heels turn to the left. Now, the tendency here will be to press more in that left hand. See if you can even out the weight in the palms. Come back to plank, heels are up, take a breath. Pull the heart through just a little, and now drop the heels to the right. The pelvis turns to the left. The chest faces as much down as you can. Take a breath here in and out. And come back up to plank. Take a breath. Bring your knees down and take rest. And if you want to make it more interesting for your toes, you can turn your toes under here. Sit the buttocks back toward the heels, breathing in and breathing out. Let's return to your plank. Spread your fingers. Inhale, come on up into that hands and knees position. And now extend your right leg back behind you. Activate the leg. Try not to allow just the arms to support you. Allow the belly to support itself. Allow that right inner leg to lift and support itself as you step your left leg back behind you. Take a breath here. Now listen carefully. I'm going to step my left hand just slightly forward, maybe a half of a hand length. I'm going to turn both my heels to the left, and just for ease, I'm going to bring my right hand to my right waist so you can see me a little bit better. I can keep my feet the way they are, toe to heel. I could stack the feet. Here's a third option. I can step that right foot in front of me with a right knee bend.
Either way, I want you to activate that left side body, just like you did when you were standing and you were doing funny things with your right leg. Your left side body had to draw in and compress towards the midline. Extend that right arm up for a side plank, Vasisthasana. So again, Vasisthasana. So look up at that right thumb. That bothers the neck. You can look down towards the left. I'm not collapsing my left inner ankle bones. I'm just on the knife edge of my pinky toe foot. I'm on the pinky toe edge of my left foot, and my left ankle bones are lifted. And then from here, I'm going to come back down into downward facing dog, and we'll do that on the other side, and then we'll take some wrist therapy, and then we'll take our final peak pose. From here, slide forward into your plank. Your right hand is going to come slightly forward so the palm is not directly under the shoulder. Turn both heels to your right. I'm going to bring my left hand up here, and remember your options. So you might keep toe to heel. You might stack your feet, or if you need more support, you might step that left foot in front of you. For this one, I'm going to stack my feet. Take care that this right side body doesn't begin to drift and sag towards the ground. Keep it drawing in and up. Push the ground away. Left arm reaches up, and you might look up at your thumb. If you find that you can easily see your toes in your periphery, your head might be forward of your neck and shoulders. So bring your ears back in line with your shoulders. Remember the body positioning in your Tadasana, your standing mountain pose. Take one more breath here. As you exhale, look down, left hand down, back into your downward facing, and then bring your knees down and rest in pose of the child. From your pose of the child, before we take our final peak pose, let's do just a little bit of wrist therapy. So round your back as you inhale, come on up to hands and knees, and just come up on your fingertips of your left hand and spin your right hand around so your fingertips face the knees. And if that's too much of a turn, you could just go straight out to the side or maybe even on an angle in between. From that position, bring your left hand back down to the ground like normal. And as you inhale, arch the spine a little bit, turn your toes under, and begin to pull the buttocks back towards the heels, stretching the back of your forearm and that inner wrist. Couple breaths here. Try to relax your hand as best as you can. Slowly and carefully come forward. Lean into your left hand and release. Tent the right fingertips. Take a breath and spin your left hand around, either fingers facing the knees, fingers off to the left, or maybe halfway between the two. From here, I'm going to bring my right hand back down to normal. I'm going to inhale, arch the spine a little, and I'm going to pull the buttocks back towards the heels, stretching that left forearm. Breathing here, nice and steady. And carefully come forward, lean into the right hand and release it. Go back to the right hand. So we'll tent the left fingers, and this time we're going to place the back of the hand on the ground. Palm is up. I'm going to straighten that right elbow and lean back, and you may not need to go very far or at all to get a good stretch in that wrist and right forearm. Couple more breaths, nice and steady and focused. And then I'm going to just gently glide forward to take the pressure off, release it, tent the right fingers, and switch sides. Flip the left hand up. Fingers are spread. I'm going to keep the back of my hand in the ground, and I'm going to straighten that left elbow. You might find it difficult to even straighten the left elbow completely. So just go to where you feel a good stretch. And for those of you that have a little more space, you can begin to lean back until you feel that stretch. And boy, do I ever feel that stretch. Send the breath right into your left wrist. And then gently glide forward, lean into the right fingertips, release, come onto the fingers of both hands, take a breath, step your right leg back, step your left leg back, flatten the palms, and take a downward facing. Okay, so our final peak posture here is Vasisthasana with a couple of leg variations. So come on forward into your plank pose. And keep in mind, you can do all of this down on your elbows as well. If your wrists have had enough, you can come on down to your elbows. From your plank pose, I'm going to bring both of my heels to the left. I'll walk that left hand a little bit further forward so the wrist is not directly underneath the left armpit. You might tell that my head is forward of my shoulders, so I'm going to pull it back as though I'm taking that Tadasana, that standing mountain pose. Now, you might find that this is enough and you don't want to do fancy leg variations, and that's okay. You might want more support with that front leg out in front of you with a knee bend. Here's another option. You might press into the ground, elevate that outer left hip, and take a tree pose, just like you did before when you were standing. So as my right heel presses down, I'm going to lift and firm the outer left body in towards the midline, and I feel like I get a ton of support and help from that left side of the body. Not everything is on my left shoulder. Left shoulder is engaged, the shoulder blade is being pressed into my back ribs, and I'm spinning that left hand into the ground and to the left. Look up to your right thumb. Take another breath in, reach a little higher, smile a little brighter. It's just yoga. And as you exhale, look down, release the right hand back into your downward facing. Take a breath here in and out. Come right forward into your plank pose, unless you're taking a forearm plank. Walk your right hand slightly forward, heels to the right. Lean into that right hand, push the earth away, and I'm going to bring my head back in line on top of my shoulders. Staying right here is an option for your Vasisthasana, for your plank. You might step the left leg out in front. You might hover your feet. You might decide to take a tree pose. Don't let the weight of that left heel drag you down. Lift the outside edge, the outer side of that right body. Breathe in and breathe out. One more big breath. And left hand down, back into downward facing. Let's take a little wrist therapy here. Walk your hands in towards your feet, bend your knees, slide your hands underneath the soles of the feet, toes up to the wrist creases. Give your wrists a little scrub with your toes here, pressing the backs of the hands down. And then inhale, look forward. And now listen, I'm going to bend my elbows towards my shin bones. My knees are still bent. I'm bending my elbows towards my shins. I'm pressing into my feet, and I'm pushing, or rather pulling, my palms up into the soles, getting a nice stretch, a counter stretch in the backs of the wrists. Alrighty, let's take it one more time with a final variation, a final option. And if you've taken class with me before, you know that options are optional. So come forward into your plank. This might be where you stay. You might be down on forearms. Next step, walk that left hand a little further forward. Bring the heels to the left. And now lean into that left arm and that left leg. Activate the left side body. If you're trying out this variation, start out in a tree pose. Take a deep breath here. And now bring that right knee towards your right armpit. Elevate the foot.
peace fingers, reach down if you can find it, and grab the right big toe. And then from here, like we've done in a few different variations, we're going to start straightening out the right leg toward the ceiling. Can your knee be bent? Yes. Can you skip this? Yes. But if you're taking it, press that left sole of the foot towards the floor. Press the outer left side body up toward the sky. Take a breath. Don't hold your breath. Left hand is pressing down, externally rotating. Smile is getting bigger. Sweat is becoming more so. And then, oh, that was a nice, oh yeah. Okay, back to this. Nice dismount. From that position, if you're still with me, look down, release the right hand, and send it back into a downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Second side, last time. Come forward into your plank. Set yourself up. Walk that right hand a little further forward, heels to the right. Extend left arm up, ears above the shoulders. That might be enough. If it isn't, take your tree. That might be enough. If it isn't, check your breath. If your breath is smooth with a nice rhythm and you feel inclined to continue, reach down and grab that big toe with your peace fingers. Can you use your strap? Absolutely. Extend that left leg up. Right leg remains straight. Your left knee might have bend in it. And I'm pressing the sole. It's hard to do when I'm talking. And I'm pressing the sole of my right foot towards the ground. Outer right side lifting, either gazing up, gazing down, or gazing somewhere. And then as you exhale, release it. Fingers down, foot down, back to your downward facing, and down to pose of the child. Rest. From your extended child's pose, bring the arms alongside the body with the palms up, backs of the hands down. I'm just going to drag my wrists towards the front of the mat, bending elbows. So I'm getting a nice stretch again in the backs of the wrists. Elbows are bent. Breath is deep. And now squeezing your knees together and into the ground. Slowly sit up in your Virasana and just let your hands rest in your lap. Just sit a moment here. And tune in. Pay attention. Refine your attention. As you inhale, sweep your right arm up, cross your left arm under, bend at the elbows, and press the backs of the forearms and the backs of the hands together. Elbows are out at shoulder level, and you're squeezing the midline with your lower arms. Take a breath here. And then as you inhale, open them out like cactus arms, fingernails back, elbow points forward. So try not to take a huge back bend in the whole spine. We're keeping the belly and the low ribs somewhat soft, and we're just trying to tip the upper spine, allowing the shoulder blades to fan the thoracic spine, the upper spine, a little bit more up toward the ceiling. Take a deep breath here, and as you exhale, come back, press the forearms round the back and look down. As you inhale, come back to cactus arms, and exhale, left arm on top. Crossing high on the upper arms, we'll press the backs of the forearms and the backs of the hands together. Close your eyes if you're willing and see if you can breathe into your shoulders. Imagine that they are three-dimensional structures, which they are, and you're breathing into that space. Fill it up. Really focus on those upper lobes of your lungs here. Keep pressing the forearms. Take another deep breath here in and out, and then inhale, open them up into cactus arms again, 90-degree bends in the elbows, and then keeping the low belly somewhat soft and quiet, we're going to take the elbows forward and the fingernails back, slide the eyes up a little bit on a diagonal, keep the belly drawn in. One more breath here. And as you exhale, round the back, press the elbows, forearms, and palms together and drop your chin. And release. Just bring your hands into your lap, into Virasana one more time. And we'll take 2 more shoulder stretches to balance out the stabilizing work that we've done today. So come on down to your belly and let your left arm be out, just like a cactus arm, like you had a moment ago. And try to lengthen that left arm bone and that left elbow away from the midline. Right fingertips come up to tent, and keeping that left upper arm down, I'm going to bend my right knee, foot is airborne, and I'm going to turn onto the left side of the body. So that right foot might just hover. The right foot might be able to touch behind you. I'm going to rest my head on the ground, but you might find that resting your head on the blanket or a block here feels really nice. Right fingers can press, and I'm rolling onto the left side body, and maybe even a little bit onto my back of my left leg, or just going in that direction. And I feel this in the front of my left shoulder and chest. Breathe into that left shoulder girdle. And then slowly unwind. Come on back to your belly. And just make a pillow with your hands and rest a moment and tune into the difference between the shoulders, between the chests. And we'll do it on the other side. So right arm comes out like a cactus, elbow at shoulder level. And again, we're going to extend that elbow and that right upper arm bone long out to the right. Left fingers will touch down. Left knee bends. Foot is airborne, and I'm going to either rest my head on the ground or on a pillow or on a block. I'm going to begin opening my torso to the left. Maybe that foot comes down behind you. Maybe you leave your legs stacked. That's fine too. Just find a way to open up to the left, and you'll feel that stretch through the right chest and shoulder. Breathing. And you can certainly play with the positioning here. If you get into position and it doesn't feel right, maybe you should walk your hand a little higher up toward the front edge of your mat. You'll certainly stretch a different part of the pec, major and minor there on that right side. And then after several delicious breaths here, slowly unwind, come back, make a pillow with your hands and just be there a moment. And now our final shoulder stretch will involve crossing the arms in front of you. So let's let the left arm go under and the right arm goes over. And we're going to walk the hands away from each other. And if you find that your arms are out more on an angle in front of you, that's okay. You might not get the same degree of stretch, but over time, try to walk your hands back to the sides of you. Take a breath here, and then as you exhale, allow the weight of the head and the throat to come forward and down. And begin to stretch the outer shoulders here. Use your breath wisely, filling that space, and as much as you can, allow the weight of the head and the throat to rest. One more. As you inhale, lift the head and the throat, bending elbows out to the sides, switch the cross. Right arm comes in, left arm goes over, walk the hands away from each other, and then as you exhale, relax. One more breath here. And then on your next inhale, the head lifts. Bend the elbows out to the sides. Bring the hands on either side of the ribs. Come up on your fingertips. Turn your toes under. Take a breath. Shoulder heads are lifted. Elbows are in. And as you exhale, lift the navel. Push. Pose of the child. Inhale, look forward. Walk forward until your hips are right above your knees, and we'll thread the needle. Left arm travels under. Bring the left side of the head to the ground. And twist to your right. You might keep your right arm long above the head, or you might wrap it around behind you. Right side body lengthening. Right hip joint pulling back. Releasing that right hand right by the face. Draw the navel in, push the earth away, and we'll take that on the left side. Right arm threads the needle, bring the side of the head to the ground or back to that pillow or blanket. Block. Left arm extends, pull the fingernails forward as you sit, your left hip back. And if you'd rather, you could bring that left arm up or around behind you. Releasing the left hand back to the ground by the face. Draw your navel in, push the ground away, back into hands and knees. As you inhale, gently arch. Exhale, round. Come up on your fingertips. Again, inhale, arch. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Come into a downward facing, still on your fingertips. From here, walk your feet forward and have a seat and come all the way down on your back. Draw your knees into your chest. Take the arms up, take your legs up, a little bit of bend in your knees, and give yourself a little wibble wobble. Shake the hands, shake the ankles, let your muscles be loose and floppy. Feel your back on the ground. Feel your skin and your muscles fluid and mobile. One more breath here. And release. Bring your feet to the floor. Knees are bent. Take a breath and let the knees fall over to your right. Look to your left. Take that right foot and land it on top of your outer left knee. And now apply a little bit of pressure. Left arm comes up over the head. Right arm comes up over the head. Turn the head to the right and press that inner left knee toward the ground. You might even find that it feels good with that left hand to offer a little bit of self-massage, right where the rib cage border is, that side body. Take another breath here, in and out.
And releasing the right foot. Bring both knees up to center, over to the left, back up to center, over to the right, back up, and now to your left. Your left foot can sit on top of that outer right knee, and we'll press it down towards the ground. And you might turn your head to your left. Arms could be overhead here, loosely holding elbows. Or you might find you want to do a little bit of massage on that right side. Maybe curling the fingers underneath that rib cage border. Massaging the belly a little bit. And another breath here. And release. Bring both knees back up and over to the right. Back up, over to your left. Back up and over to your right. Bring your knees up to center, and we'll finish with a back bend. We're going to do 2 back bends. Heels come in nice and close. Take your hands on the insides of your ankles if you can reach. If you can't reach, don't worry about it. You can still be up on the pinky edge of the hand. But if your heels are in a bit tighter, you can press the outer fingers, outer tops of the hands into the inner ankles. Press into the floor, take a breath, tuck your tail, use your legs to drive the ground away. Think of it that way. Think about the legs pushing the floor down and away from you. The hips will lift, let the belly be soft, roll the shoulders underneath you, press the back of your head into the ground. Breathe. From there, the shoulders release first, and as you exhale, undulate the spine back down to the ground. Take a deep breath here and release it. Second back bend, repeat the first, or hands step on either side of your head and ears. Elbows are in, try not to let them wing out. Elbows are in, thumb side to the hands press. Take a breath. As you exhale, use your feet, use your legs, begin to push the earth away, pushing against the floor. This might be enough. Second step, activate the hands. Push the earth away with your hands and rest on the crown of your head. Most of my weight is in my hands and my legs. My head is very, very light. I might stay here, elbows in, shoulders away from the ears, or I might straighten the elbows all the way. Heart and armpits are moving towards the wall behind me. Knees and tailbone are moving towards the front edge of the mat, and those are opposite actions. Yep, do them both. Take one more breath in, your Urdhva Dhanurasana, and then if you're all the way up, bend the elbows, pause on the crown of the head for a moment, and then activate hands and feet. Curl the chin to the chest, back to your bridge, undulate it down. Bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug. Good work today. Thank you, body. Let's prepare for Shavasana. Get comfortable on your mat. Stretch your limbs nice and long. Windshield the feet in and out a few times. And then let them rest. Make fists. Take a breath. And relax the hands. Squeeze your face nice and tight. Breathing in. Exhale, open the eyes, stick out your tongue. Exhale. Relax. Take rest. And begin to deepen your breath. Travel the breath down the legs into the feet. Travel the breath down the arms into the hands. Fill your torso and all dimensions with your breath. And then begin to wiggle hands and feet, toes and fingers. Bending knees, slowly make your way onto one side. And use your hands to lightly press yourself up to sit. Bring hands together at heart center. Feel your spine, your skeleton tall and robust, and feel your skin and your muscles softly draped over that frame. Observe your mind state. How do you feel? May your yoga practice bring you much ease and joy in your life. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.